Hi, it's almost 2 weeks into October when I'm shooting this. I don't even know when this is going to be live. But let's talk about the books that I plan to read this month. So, October. So, like every time, I say every time, but this is like my second October on Bookstagram. But yeah, every time October starts, everyone on Bookstagram is like fall theme, fall vibes, pumpkin spice latte, and spooky stuff, and Halloween. Meanwhile, it's literally so sweltering over here that I still have to use the air conditioner. Air conditioner? AC. Air conditioner, yeah. So it's pretty hot, but I still got carried away with all the spooky vibes, and I made a spooky TBR, mostly spooky TBR. There's also the festive season coming up, and I might have added a little something for that as well because I get excited. And like starting about maybe another week later is going to be the literally the only time where I can wear a suit, like not a suit like a formal suit, the Indian thing, because it's too hot right now. It's even too hot to have my hair down, but whatever. I got off track. Where was I? Spooky TBR. Yeah, so I said a mostly spooky TBR, and I am really excited to read these books. And I guess I kind of have like hope to have a dark academia themed TBR next month because again, it's too hot to even think about wearing like those dark academia inspired clothes. But I do have some pieces like that in my wardrobe, and I do want to wear them while I read these books, but I doubt I can do that until December. But I've just been pretty ambitious and I'm going to do like a dark academia themed reading month, hopefully in November. But before we get to that, let's not get ahead of ourselves and let's talk about this, the spooky TBR. Alright, so let's just talk about it. So, the first book on this is The Near Witch by V.E. Schwab. So, I really enjoy V.E. Schwab's writing, and I know that this book is, I think, for children. Like, a young adult book, I think. Uh, I should probably have googled this before I started recording this, but we are here. So, let's just assume that this is a YA book because I can't remember. I definitely know that this is not an adult book. So, so I'm gonna read The Near Witch because it has the word witch in the title, and obviously because I really like V.E. Schwab's books, and yeah, can't wait to start this one. I've had this with me for a bit, and I was really excited to read it when I first got it, but I had like this entire reading schedule down for that particular like month, so I did not. So we're getting to it now. So we've got The Near Witch. Next, I'm reading The Ruthless Lady's Guide to Wizardry by C.M. Waggoner. Um, yeah, and this is a book that I got in one of my subscription boxes. And just look at it. Look at the cover. It makes you want to read it. And to be fair, I don't think I've read the blurb on this, so I'm just gonna. It says sparks fly in this enchanting fantasy novel from the author of Unnatural Magic when a down and out fire witch and a young gentlewoman join forces against a deadly conspiracy. And then the longer blurb, I'm not going to read it out right now. But yeah, I'm buddy reading it with a few people on Instagram, so this should be fun. I was supposed to start it today, but I got a little sidetracked by some urgent work. So I'm going to start it right after that I finish filming this video. So yeah, I'm reading this. Then we're gonna finish the spooky TBR first, and then we're gonna go to the book club reads as well as the festive reads that I'm planning. So the third spooky book on my it's technically not spooky. It's just everything that has like witchy elements in it. So the third book of that sort was The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson, and I just finished this book today, and I have so many thoughts about it, and I think I'm gonna do like a sort of a reading vlog on this. So keep an eye out for that. Uh, but yeah, I was hooked about 50 pages in. Like it has been a while since I got invested in a story before 100 or so pages, and yeah, it was fun. This book was it was fun, and I'm really glad I read it. Yeah, I read The Year of the Witching, and then finally, I would like to read Once and Future Witches. These are all books that I actually got. Like this and The Year of the Witching are both books that I ordered last year in like October because of the spooky vibes and because everyone on Bookstagram was all spooky stuff, spooky season, and I kind of got carried away and I ordered them, and then they took a while to arrive, and by that time spooky season was over. And then I kind of wanted to pick these up in maybe June, but then I was like, let's wait a little bit. So here we are. So yeah, Once in the Future, which is a hefty book. It's like it's pretty heavy. Um, so yeah, I hope to read this. And yeah, these are my four spooky books that I'm reading this month. Spooky slash witchy books. Let's just call them witchy. And then we have my like book club read of the month, which is going to be Six Crimson Cranes. I almost bought a physical copy of that book, but then I didn't. I don't know why. Um, and then the very next month, my book club picked it, and it. I don't want to order it now because I decided against it, and because I don't want to wait for it to get to me. So I'm gonna get like an ebook, and then I'm gonna start reading that. So I'll be reading Six Crimson Cranes, and then finally, because we have the Shera next week, it's literally 4 or 5 days to the Shera. It's on Friday, right? So there's a book that I've been wanting to read since like how long ago did I get it? I got like a month or two ago. I got Rising Like a Storm. I had pre-ordered it way back in April, and I've been waiting for this book for so long. So you see, last year around this time in October, I read Hunted by the Sky, which was the first ever book that I read that had I kind of want to say the Desi protagonist, and like similar, like very similar culture in the book. Like the fantasy world is based on a lot of stories of Indian and Persian mythology, I believe. So I can see that, and to see that represented in a fantasy story, because I like fantasy is my favorite genre, was something really life changing, because I had never experienced something like that before, so I didn't even know that I was missing something of that sort. And even though I myself am working on something that is like Indian mythology based fantasy, it didn't like it's my own work. I won't see it the way I'll see other books, right? So reading this, it just made me kind of, I don't know, it made me want more. It was like more. I want more of something like this. So uh, as soon as I knew that this was a duology, and as soon as I could, I pre-ordered Rising Like a Storm, and it came back, and I wanted to like I have been wanting to read this for a while, but then I wanted to read it together with Hunted by the Sky. So I was like, I have to read the first book first, and then I was like, well, the Shera's almost here. Why not wait? So I'm gonna like dress up and then read them just for the vibes. So yeah, I'll be rereading like Hunted by the Sky, and I'll be finishing this duology with Rising Like a Storm. So that's my festive TBR, if you can call it that, because I'll have a long weekend. It's on Friday, and I have no plans because we don't step out of the house because there's still a pandemic going on, and I'm still so scared, so afraid. Right, back to the books. So yeah, so this has been my like October spooky, plus festive, plus like my one book club read for the month TBR. And I have a tendency to not stick to that TBR. So we're gonna find out, you and me, if I did at the end of the month. So thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.